Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing a professional UHF wireless microphone system. And you guys are currently watching CrewElite. In today's episode, we're taking a closer look at the professional microphone system from the company 7RYMS. And this is actually a Lavalier microphone system. It comes with 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, and it supports up to 48 different channels. The range you can get with this microphone system is 164 feet and 82 feet if there's any obstacles in the way. This supports, mono and stereo. You can easily switch between the two. And when you fully charge up the system, you can utilize the microphones for up to 6 hours because these actually have a built-in rechargeable battery that all you need to do is charge up and then you're good to go. But before we actually get started with this Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns? Leave a comment. Enjoy the video, leave a like, and then also share this video out to anybody who may be interested in some sort of microphone system. And then also product specifications details will be down below in the description for those who are interested, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this exact model that we're reviewing today. But right now, what we're going to do is actually move over to the first look and unboxing portion of this video. So the overall packaging of this microphone system is fairly simple, but there is a few specifications and details which we are going to take a closer look at with a secondary camera angle. So as you guys can see on the front of the box, we have the company's name right here, and we can see a visual representation of the microphone system itself. And you guys can see this is the model iRay UW10. And on the back side, there's a few specifications and details, a list of features. If you guys can read that, you can take a pause and look at that. But what we're going to do now is actually just proceed with the unboxing. This microphone system actually comes in a nice carrying case that makes it very convenient when you're traveling to kind of keep everything together. So it just has the company's name on the top right here, and the case itself is very solid and very sturdy. I can easily drop this. I'm going to know that everything that's actually inside this case is going to be protected. So what I'm going to do is actually unzip this so we can take a look at the inside of this case, and you guys can see we're instantly greeted with the microphone system itself. We got our 2 transmitters and we have our receiver in the middle, and obviously we're going to take a look at all of this. But before we do, let's take a look at the accessories that are on the side of this microphone system. So inside each of these baggies, we got a bunch of different accessories. So what I'm actually going to do is actually unwrap each of them and then come back to you guys. One of these cables, let me see here. I'm not exactly sure, but I know with one of these cables, because they actually give us 2 of them, one of them is for DSLR cameras while the other one is for smartphones. We get included with 2 lapel headpieces, and you guys can see it comes with a 3.5mm jack. We also get included with 2 dead cat muffs or windscreens, that help you to eliminate that wind effect that people get when they're filming outside in windy conditions. Then lastly, we get included with 1 USB-C cable, and we also have the user guide. But now let's take a look at the main highlight of this video, and that's obviously the microphone system itself. So we get included with 2 transmitters, and this is how the transmitters look like. Very small. That's what I like about it, because now I can easily take this on the go and actually clip it onto me, and I won't really show off or be invasive in a way. So overall, that's nice. We have our charging ports on the bottom, which is Type-C. And that's the ports you need to utilize when charging up this microphone. We got clips, so you can easily clip this onto your pants or clip it onto your shirt. We also got our mic port, and we actually get included, I don't know if you guys can see that gray mesh, but that's actually a microphone that's actually built into the system. So we have our power on button, volume up, volume down, and obviously with this digital screen, it's going to light up and show you all the different features that this microphone system has. So with the receiver, it's very similar. We have our charging port at the bottom, our infrared, sensor at the bottom as well. We have a clip, And I did forget to mention, this clip is actually the standard for the, I think it's cold shoe based, that's usually on DSLR cameras. It's either hot shoe or cold check. Completely forgot, but this will be able to slide into your camera easily without needing to use any auto adapter. So they actually designed this so that this can actually fit on top of many DSLR cameras. We have our headphone jacks. You can actually monitor the audio that's coming out of this Lavalier headpiece, or Lavalier system I should say. And we also have our out, and this is for plugging in, you know, one of these cables which connect to your camera or your smartphone depending on which device you're using. And then obviously in the middle or on the front we have all our different functionality buttons, our power on and off button, and then with the screen lighting up you can change a lot of things with the microphone system itself. So obviously when we power this on and test it out, you guys will see all the different things as I'm talking about. But I think that's basically it for the unboxing. So now let's actually proceed with the testing so we can actually test out this product and see how it performs. Before we actually test out the audio quality of this Lavalier microphone system, why don't we actually power it on and just to see like how the interface is set up. So what we're gonna do is actually power all of these on. So in order to power on the receiver, all you gotta do is press down this button, and the digital screen should light up. You guys can see the company's name, and you guys can see all the different configurations. Like it tells you the battery percentage, the channels each of the individual transmitters are set to, and obviously if I had the transmitters on, you will see the volume go up and down. So why don't we actually power both of these on? So I'm going to power this one on, and its screen's going to light up, and you guys can see it already detected it on this receiver. But let me actually connect this to my laptop here, and we're going to give it a nice audio sample. Okay, so let me start recording. And right now it's actually capturing the audio that's coming on board of this. So why don't we clip this onto myself? So this is like, let's say I just wanted to not plug it into any lav headpiece or use any of the windscreens. This is just the microphone that's actually built into the system. How does it sound? I didn't mess with any of the settings. I didn't mess with the gain or anything, because you can actually manipulate that, decrease, increase your volume. I didn't touch anything. How does the audio sound like just stock? So I attached the dead cat muff onto the microphone system, and this is how it looks. It almost looks like a guy in some way, it kind of looks really interesting. I like the look of it, honestly. But now let me attach this back onto me, and now I am going to switch the audio right here. So now we're listening to the audio of this Lavalier microphone system with the dead cat muff on. How does it sound? Does my audio sound loud and clear? If I started running or jogging or making a lot of noise, I don't know. We have to test this out outside, obviously. Can you hear a lot of that background noise? Is it doing a good job of canceling out a lot of the wind sound that you would typically hear if you were outside? So what we're going to do is we're going to unzip one of these Lavalier headpieces. There we go. So now it should be pretty solid, and with that locking mechanism, if I pull on this, it's not going to just come right off. And let's just say I put it above this microphone. There we go. And I'm going to switch the audio right here. So this is the audio from the Lavalier headpiece coming from the 7RYMS or 7RYMS company microphone system that we're testing out right now. How does it sound like? Is the audio good and direct? But what I'm going to do now is actually go in and listen to all the different samples, and then I'll come back to you guys and let you know what I think about how the microphone sounds like in a setting like this. I just listened to the audio that we just recorded with all those different tests, and everything sounds pretty good, honestly. I might actually swap over or switch to using this microphone after this video. I was actually really impressed with the quality I was actually getting with this microphone system, and overall I did a fantastic job. And I just want to show you guys some of the more different features you can do. So you can actually increase and decrease your volume. So as you guys can see, I didn't even have the volume up all the way, and I could also decrease it down to this level. The reason why I kind of took it down is because I don't want it to be too loud, just in case, but you can easily increase and decrease your volume. As for this though, there's a lot of different auto functionalities. With this button, it looks like you can invert this. So if you wanted to, you can actually invert your screen depending on how you kind of configure your DSLR setup. So that's kind of nice. So if you have this upside down in, you can still see it. If it's upside right, you can still see it. So that's really cool. And you guys can see we have A pair, so that's to pair up channel A, and then B pair, which is to pair up channel B. And we also have, you know, like I mentioned, this can go into mono and stereo. So if we click on this button, now we are in stereo mode. And if I click on this button, now we're in mono. So you can actually go between mono and stereo depending on your setup. Overall, it's a very fantastic microphone system that performed really nicely and has a lot of capabilities and features that I feel like a lot of you guys will make good use of. And what I'll do right here is, if I have a clip of me testing this out where we test out the range and also the wind effect, I'll include a clip right here. Right now we're currently outside, and I'm going to give you guys a quick little demonstration of the 7RYMS external microphone. So right now we have our Lavalier transmitter pack on our pants pocket, and then actually what I'll do is I'll show you guys our camera setup. So right now with our camera setup, you guys can see we have our receiver plugged into our DSLR camera. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to give you guys a quick little demonstration of the range, because we already tested out all the different sound qualities you can get with this microphone. And since we're outside, we're going to get a lot of ambient noise. We're also going to get a lot of possible wind that you would get, you know, that wind interference that you would typically get if it's windy outside. So this will give you guys a real life example of how this microphone would sound like if you were using it in a traditional setting. What I'm going to do is actually start walking backwards a little bit. I'm just going to talk to you guys, and hopefully we're just going to see how far the range can go with this microphone. And from what was on the box, this can go up to 50 meters, which is about 150 feet. And since this is also dual lapel, you can also use two different microphones at the same time. So we're just going to keep walking backwards and actually just test out the range of this microphone and see, does it actually live up to the 150 feet that you can actually get. I'm just going to keep walking. And as I'm editing this, I will let you guys know with text if it starts cutting out or when it completely stops, you know, capturing my signal. We're currently in an open area, so it should not really have any. Not into else. You never know. We went a little more than 100 feet for sure. I don't know if we went exactly 150 feet, but I know for a fact 100 feet. So hopefully it didn't break out at all. It shouldn't be breaking out here. If it's breaking out here, then we got major problems. But I think this microphone did a fantastic job. You know, the sound's direct, sounds loud and clear. Right now, what we're going to do is actually end off our test and move over to the final opinions and remarks and end off this video. So one of my final opinions and remarks about the 7RYMS microphone lapel system. Well, it did a fantastic job. The model is iRay UW10, and you guys can see we get with this model 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. So it gives you a lot of versatility and a lot of options, when, especially if you're getting audio from many different people / sources. So overall, it's a very versatile microphone system, and I really like the onboard microphone. It was actually really decent. I was actually surprised to see the onboard microphones actually perform well with this microphone system, because with those microphones it typically tries to capture everything around you, but with this system it actually didn't really do that. You know, it did a good job, you know, emphasizing on my voice and not really the background noises that you would typically get with, like, you know, a shotgun or just using stock microphone that's on your DSLR or your phone. But with that being said, we are going to conclude and end off the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode, and if you guys did, make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns, leave a comment. Enjoy the video, leave a like, and then also share this video out to anybody who may be interested in some sort of lapel microphone system. Also, if you're a business or company wanting to potentially work with me, our business inquiries email is CrewElite CrewElite.com. You guys can shoot me a message if you want to potentially work with me, or if you need any photo assistance with this product, you guys can do so by reaching me out through my business inquiries email. And then lastly, product specifications and details will be down below in the description, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this exact model. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I know I did making it, and I hope to see you guys all on the next episode. CrewElite signing off. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a good rest of your day.